The cogitating Ceviché presents, Juvenal, the eternal satirist, echoes in modern culture. Honoring the overlooked satirists and thinkers who altered our perspectives. Number 19. By Conrad Hannon. Narration by Amazon Polly. Preface. Welcome to the 19th installment of our Honoring the Overlooked Satirists and Thinkers Who Altered Our Perspectives series, where we delve into the lives and legacies of figures whose thoughts and words have shaped the fabric of culture and society across millennia. In this edition, we turn our gaze to a voice that echoes from the depths of ancient Rome, resonating through the corridors of time with a clarity and vigor that remains undiminished. We explore the life, work, and enduring impact of Juvenal, a master satirist whose sharp critiques of Roman society continue to offer profound insights into human nature and the societal dynamics that govern us. Juvenal's satires, piercing and potent, serve as a mirror to the follies and vices of his era, yet their reflection encompasses universal themes that traverse the boundaries of time and place. Through his verses, we navigate the tumultuous seas of power, corruption, and public distraction, finding in their depths the timeless struggle for virtue, integrity, and justice. As we present this narrative journey, we invite you to immerse yourself in the world of Juvenal, to explore the contours of his mind and the impact of his words. This article, the 19th in our series, not only pays homage to Juvenal's genius but also seeks to unravel the threads of his satirical tapestry, examining how it continues to inform, challenge, and enrich our cultural and political discourse. Join us as we traverse the ancient streets of Rome, illuminated by the neon glow of Juvenal's insight, and discover the relevance of his satire in the digital age. Together, we will uncover the enduring legacy of a poet whose vision transcends the ages, inviting reflection, debate, and a deeper understanding of the world we inhabit. Conrad Hannon. Introduction. In the shadowed corners of Rome's grandeur, where the gleam of marble monuments met the stark realities of daily life, lived Decimus Junius Juvenalis, known to the world as Juvenal. This enigmatic figure, whose life straddled the 1st and 2nd centuries AD, bore witness to an empire at the zenith of its power yet teetering on the precipice of moral decay. Little is concretely known about his personal journey, yet through the mist of history emerges a voice as potent and incisive today as it was nearly 2 millennia ago. Juvenal's legacy is indelibly etched into the fabric of literature through his seminal work, the Satires, a piercing collection of 16 pieces that dissect the vices of Roman society with a precision that feels almost surgical. Juvenal's Rome was a city of contrasts, where opulence and squalor lay side by side, and the veneer of civilization often thinly veiled the corruption beneath. Against this backdrop, he honed his art, crafting satires that spared no aspect of society from their scathing critique. His targets ranged from the decadence of the aristocracy to the plight of the common folk, ensnared in a cycle of poverty and neglect. Yet, his writings were far more than mere social commentary, they were a mirror reflecting the complex interplay of power, morality, and human folly that defined his era. Today, Juvenal's impact transcends the specificities of his Roman milieu, touching the core of our understanding of cultural and political critique. Phrases he coined, such as panem et circenses, bread and circuses, and qui custodiet ipsos custodes. Who will guard the guards themselves? Have woven themselves into the very lexicon of modern discourse, echoing through the centuries as reminders of the perennial challenges that face any society. This article delves into the heart of Juvenal's work, exploring how his razor-sharp wit and profound insights continue to resonate, shaping our perceptions of power, accountability, and the role of satire in the eternal quest for truth and justice. Through the lens of his satirical mastery, we find a reflection of ancient Rome and a timeless commentary on the human condition, a testament to the enduring relevance of Juvenal's voice in a world still grappling with many of the issues he so acutely observed. Early life and Roman society. Juvenal remains an enigmatic figure, a name that resonates through the corridors of time, not just as a witness to Rome's imperial grandeur, but as its most ardent critic. Details about his early life are scant, woven into existence more through the fabric of his verses than the concrete of historical documentation. Believed to have been born in Aquinum, a small town in central Italy, Juvenal's upbringing and the trajectory that led him to the heart of Rome, and to the heart of its societal critique, are largely subjects of speculation. What is clear, however, is that by the time he penned his biting satires, he was thoroughly immersed in the complexities, contradictions, and conundrums of Roman society. The Rome into which Juvenal was born and later wrote was one of opulence shadowed by the decay of the military might, tarnished by moral bankruptcy. It was a society marked by extreme disparities of wealth and power, where the few luxuriated in excesses unimaginable to the many toiling in poverty. The early to mid-imperial Rome was a political theatre where emperors like Domitian reigned with an iron fist, suppressing freedom of speech and fostering an environment of fear and flattery. The satirist's pen was both sword and shield in this world, carving out spaces for truth amid opulence and oppression. Juvenal's satires are not merely poetic ventings of personal grievances, they are deeply embedded in this socio-political milieu, reflecting his time's anxieties, injustices, and absurdities. Through his vivid and often visceral depictions of Roman life, Juvenal offers us a lens to view the issues that plagued his society, the corruption endemic within the political and judicial systems, the moral decay of the elite, and the desperation of the disenfranchised. His work is a testament to the power of satire not just as a literary form, but as a mode of social and political engagement, challenging the status quo and calling out the vices of society with unflinching honesty and wit. As we delve into Juvenal's world, we must remember that his satires are more than historical documents, they are mirrors reflecting the enduring human conditions of power and corruption, wealth and poverty, freedom and censorship. Through the particulars of Roman life, Juvenal speaks to universal themes, reminding us why, centuries later, his voice still echoes in the chambers of cultural and political critique. The art of satire, Juvenal's contributions. Juvenal's foray into satire was not merely an exercise in literary craftsmanship, it was a piercing exploration into the heart of Roman society, laying bare its vices and follies with unflinching honesty. His satires are a testament to the enduring power of words to challenge the status quo, offering a window into the soul of a civilization at the zenith of its power yet plagued by its own excesses and moral lapses. Style and thematic focus. Juvenal's satirical lens was wide-ranging, capturing the multifaceted nature of Roman life. His prose dances between the opulence of the Roman elite and the squalor of the common folk, between the hallowed halls of power and the crowded, dirty streets of the city. The vivid imagery and sharp contrasts drawn by Juvenal in his satires serve not merely to entertain but to provoke thought, to incite a reckoning with the reality of Roman society. Satirical techniques. The potency of Juvenal's satire lies in his masterful use of literary devices. Irony is wielded with precision, uncovering the absurdities of Roman life where the veneer of civility and piety often concealed greed, lust, and betrayal. Hyperbole magnifies the faults of his subjects, amplifying their flaws to grotesque proportions, while his moral indignation adds a fervent, almost prophetic tone to his verses. Juvenal's voice, though rooted in the specifics of his time, transcends the ages, speaking to universal themes of human folly and vice. Key themes. At the heart of Juvenal's satirical assault are the themes of corruption, moral decay, social inequality, and the decline of civic virtue. He decries the erosion of traditional Roman values, lamenting a society where merit is overshadowed by wealth and influence, where the pursuit of pleasure trumps the common good. Through his satires, Juvenal exposes the hollow core of Roman prosperity, critiquing not just individuals but the very structures that enable and perpetuate these vices. Juvenal's exploration of these themes is not done with the detached amusement of a bystander but with the passionate involvement of a citizen who cares deeply for the moral health of his society. His work serves as a mirror, reflecting the imperfections of Roman society and, by extension, humanity itself. In this reflection, Juvenal challenges his readers, then and now, to question the values and practices that define their lives and societies. Panem et circenses and qui custodiet ipsos custodes. In all of history, few voices ring out with the clarity and vigor of Juvenal, the ancient Roman poet whose satirical lashes have left indelible marks on the canvas of cultural and political critique. Through his seminal work, the Satires, Juvenal carved a niche for himself as a literary figure and a sharp observer and commentator on the human condition. His biting wit and incisive observations have traversed centuries, finding resonance in contemporary dialogues about power, privilege, and the role of the individual within the societal fabric. Panem et circenses, a phrase that encapsulates the Roman elite's strategy of pacifying the populace with food and entertainment, offers a window into Juvenal's critique of political manipulation and public complacency. Embedded within Satire 10, this concept transcends its historical context, highlighting a timeless mechanism of social control, distracting citizens from civic engagement and political issues by catering to basic needs and desires for amusement. The pertinence of this observation is evident in modern discussions surrounding media consumption, political apathy, and the distractions of consumer culture, underscoring Juvenal's enduring legacy in dissecting the dynamics of power and governance. Equally poignant is Juvenal's query, qui custodiet ipsos custodes. From Satire 6. This rhetorical question, who will guard the guards themselves, delves into the heart of accountability and the potential for corruption within structures of authority. Juvenal's skepticism about the integrity of those in power echoes through the ages, mirroring contemporary concerns over surveillance, law enforcement, and the mechanisms in place to check the excesses of those entrusted with societal protection. The phrase has permeated cultural consciousness, inspiring adaptations and reflections in literature, political theory, and popular discourse, including its notable invocation in discussions about the ethical oversight of government and corporate powers. Through these timeless expressions, Juvenal not only critiqued his time's political and social dynamics but also bequeathed to posterity a lens through which to examine the perennial challenges of governance, morality, and societal engagement. The legacy of his satires, punctuated by panem et circenses and qui custodiet ipsos custodes, continues to permeate our culture, serving as a reminder of the power of satire not just to entertain but to provoke thought, challenge complacency, and inspire a deeper engagement with the world around us. In Juvenal's reflections on Roman society, we find a mirror for our own, a testament to the enduring relevance of his work and the unchanging nature of human societies. Juvenal's legacy and modern resonances. Juvenal's acerbic wit and profound insights into the human psyche have cemented his place in the annals of literature and ensured that his influence permeates the fabric of modern culture, politics, and social commentary. His legacy, particularly embodied in his satirical examinations of power, vice, and societal norms, continues to resonate, offering a lens through which we view and critique our own world. One of the most enduring questions attributed to Juvenal, who watches the watchman, has become a foundational inquiry in contemporary discussions surrounding surveillance, justice, and governance. This question, echoing from the corridors of ancient Rome, speaks to the timeless dilemma of ensuring accountability in those granted power over others. In today's digital age, where surveillance and data collection are omnipresent, Juvenal's query takes on new significance, prompting debates on privacy, civil liberties, and the mechanisms in place to monitor the monitors themselves. The question underpins the narrative of many political thrillers and dystopian works, serving as a cautionary reminder of the potential for abuse inherent in unchecked authority. Juvenal's critique of panem et circenses finds a striking parallel in the modern dystopian narrative of the Hunger Games. The titular games, a spectacle of violence and entertainment designed to distract and control the populace, echo the Roman circuses, highlighting the use of spectacle as a means of social control. The capital's provision of food and entertainment to the districts in exchange for their participation in the games mirrors the bread and circuses offered by the Roman elite. Suzanne Collins' depiction of Panem's society draws a direct line to Juvenal's Satires, illustrating how the manipulation of basic human needs and desires remains a potent tool for societal manipulation. Beyond literature and film, Juvenal's impact is evident in political discourse and social commentary, where his insights into the follies and vices of society continue to inspire critique and reflection. His satires serve as a touchstone for commentators seeking to expose the hypocrisies and injustices of their own times, much as Juvenal did with his. From the op-ed pages of newspapers to the monologues of late-night comedians, the spirit of Juvenal's satire lives on, challenging audiences to question the status quo and reflect on their complicity in societal ills. Juvenal's legacy, then, is not merely that of a Roman poet but of a voice that transcends time, offering warnings, wisdom, and wit that continue to illuminate the complexities of human nature and society. His work serves as a testament to the enduring power of satire as a vehicle for social and political critique, a mirror held up to the human condition, reflecting the vices, virtues, and enduring challenges that define us. Juvenal's satire in the digital age. In the digital age, satire has found a new, vibrant life, morphing and expanding its reach in ways Juvenal could scarcely have imagined. With its myriad platforms for expression, from blogs and social media to online video and meme culture, the internet has democratized satire, allowing it to flourish in a decentralized, often anarchic environment. This modern ecosystem of satire shares a core objective with Juvenal's sharp-tongued critiques: to expose societal follies, question authority, and provoke thought, albeit with the tools and sensibilities of the 21st century. The immediacy and accessibility of digital platforms mean that satirical content can react to events in real time, engaging with a global audience. Viral tweets, satirical news websites, and memes serve as the modern counterparts to Juvenal's elegantly composed verses, cutting to the heart of societal issues with brevity and wit. Yet, despite these differences in form and medium, the essence of satire as a means to critique and reflect remains unchanged. What Juvenal accomplished with poetic meter and rhetorical flourish, today's satirists achieve with hashtags and humor, underscored by an understanding of the visual and linguistic vernacular of the internet. Juvenal's themes, power, corruption, and the distractions of public entertainment, panem et circenses, are as relevant now as they were in ancient Rome. The global stage is still fraught with examples of political corruption, abuses of power, and the use of entertainment and technology to divert public attention from pressing issues. Social media, while a platform for satire, also exemplifies the modern circus, offering endless distractions that can lead to apathy or overwhelm in the face of global crises. The irony of using the very tools that facilitate distraction to criticize societal complacency would not be lost on Juvenal. Moreover, the anonymity and ubiquity of digital platforms have introduced new dynamics into the satirical discourse. Where Juvenal faced the risk of exile or censure for his outspoken critiques, today's satirists navigate the waters of censorship, deplatforming, and viral misinformation. The digital age has amplified the reach of satire, but it has also complicated its reception and impact, with satirical content sometimes indistinguishable from genuine news to the untrained eye. In this context, Juvenal's work serves as a reminder of the enduring power of satire to challenge the status quo and inspire critical reflection. As we navigate the complexities of the digital landscape, his insights into human nature and societal dynamics offer a valuable lens through which to view our contemporary world. The digital age has transformed the methods and mediums of satire, but its heart, the drive to expose, critique, and ultimately engage with the world around us, remains unchanged, a testament to the timeless relevance of Juvenal's satirical legacy. Conclusion? Juvenal's indelible mark on the fabric of satire has defined the genre and enriched the cultural and political landscapes across centuries. As a satirist, his keen observations and unyielding critique of the Roman society of his time have transcended the ages, offering a lens through which to examine the universal truths of human nature and societal dynamics. His work, characterized by its incisive wit and moral fervor, connects the ancient world with the modern, highlighting the cyclical nature of societal vices and virtues. The timelessness of Juvenal's satires lies in their foundational exploration of themes such as power, corruption, and the pursuit of justice, themes that remain eerily relevant in today's global society. His ability to articulate the complexities of the human condition, with all its flaws and foibles, continues to resonate, offering insights into the perennial struggle between individual integrity and societal pressures. This enduring relevance underscores the significance of Juvenal's work, not only as historical artifacts but as living texts that speak to the core of what it means to be human in any era. Juvenal's legacy, particularly his contribution to the art of satire, continues to inform and enrich cultural and political discourse. His phrases panem et circenses and qui custodiet ipsos custodes have woven themselves into the very fabric of our discussions on governance, accountability, and societal values in the digital age, where the power dynamics of information and entertainment present new challenges. Juvenal's voice echoes, reminding us of the importance of critical thought and the role of satire in challenging the status quo. In conclusion, Juvenal's work is a testament to satire's enduring power to effect change, provoke thought, and inspire dialogue. His exploration of human nature and societal dynamics offers timeless wisdom, serving as a beacon for those seeking to understand their world's complexities. As we navigate the ever-changing landscape of the 21st century, Juvenal's legacy continues to enrich our cultural and political discourse, affirming the vital role of satire in illuminating the truths of our shared human experience. Thank you for your time today. Until next time, stay gruntled.